Hello, Intermedians. My name is JustKurt, ultraplayer, and I am your coach to the Phillies. Soldu. Welcome back, one and all, to the APA, season number 5, week number 3. We are taking on WolfeyGlick today, coach of the Milwaukee Bewears. And real quick, I'm just going to address the thing. There's no layout. There's no nothing. I'm not, I have music, thank God. I'm not listening to it, though. I hope it's not too loud. Let me turn it down, actually. I'm not actually listening to it because, like, I plan on recording this after work, but unfortunately work ran over 4.5 hours, so it's currently 6 o'clock in the morning when I'm recording this, and it has to be up by 2. So, we're going to go through this really quick. Alright, we're going to go through this quick. I have the video at 2 times speed because, if you can see, it's 16 minutes long because I drafted a horrible team.deck, and it's, I'm evil. Anyway. If you do not know what we're bringing, there's a full team build dedicated to it that I put up yesterday. Please go check that out. As a real quick, I have a Choice Scarf Sneasel. I have a Haze, Pain Split Wheezing. I have a Salt Vest Suicune. I have Calm Mind Plate Espeon. I have a something Heal Tank. It has Rocks. I think it has Ice Punch and Toxic and Milk Drink. And then I have a Choice Scarf Extra Control. So that's what I'm bringing. And we're facing off against Wolfey. The team, you can see what he brings. I'm going to lead off with Sneasel because it helps me not, like, lead off poorly against the Zygarde. So, we're going to go through this really quick. I'm going to lead off with my Margarine. I named everything after Bagels, by the way. And he lead off with this, and I can't stay in, even though I want to. And I'm going to switch out. And I'm going to go into my everything, which is going to be my Suicune. And because it's my check to this, as he goes for Toxic. Originally he went for went for like a Lava Plume, but didn't get the burn because we had to recreate like the first 4 turns, but it's okay. He goes for Toxic, and I double out into Cream Cheese, the, this, predicting something to come out, I think the Shaman, and I get Toxic again, I get double Toxic. He actually Lava Plumed and then Toxic as I switched out to Miltank, but here he goes for Rocks. I get him my Rocks because I think they're pretty free, and I can just go back into Suicune later, and I definitely expected him to be a different set than he actually turned out to be, so shout out to me for over-predicting. And I'm going to go back to my Suicune there, and, as he goes for Protect, which is really nice, and I know he can go for Protect again, and I really want to, like, call him on it. He actually Toxic this turn in the game, but, anyway, I'm going to go for Surf because it's a 2-hit KO, and he reveals Leftovers, and he's not actually Grass EMZ like I thought, even though I already know that by now, because he revealed his entire set. He's going to switch out here into the Shaman, as I really want to predict that, but I didn't think it was necessary. I go for the Surf, get a little bit of damage off, find out that it's more of a kind of bulky Shaman instead of like an offensive one. And so I'm going to go ahead and switch out of there as he goes back into, or he goes into his Zygarde, as I pulled the switch into my Cream Cheese, which is going to be this, which takes a hit. And I really wanted him to stay in, because if he stayed in, then I was in a really good position, because I could Ice Punch this and send it to the cleaners, but unfortunately he's smart, because he's a world champion. So he goes into his Heatran, takes Rocks, takes an Ice Punch, which does LOL damage, and, yeah. So this is going to be a little bit back and forth. Basically, it's going to go until my Suicune dies, because I brought a Salt Vest Suicune like an idiot instead of a real one. Actually, I believe here I go for a Milk Drink, because I'm a savage, and I predicted him to, like, double, because obvious Suicune is obvious. So, yeet on my part, and I'm going to switch out here into my Steak, Egg, and Cheese Bagel, because I thought he would not stay in. But he does, which is fine, because as long as he doesn't get the drop here, I can just Calm Mind up and, like, be a huge pain in the butt for him. So, I Calm Mind up, and he gets Ghost for Sea Flare, and it does a decent amount of damage. However, unfortunately, he gets a drop, so I have to play on the chance that he doesn't actually do enough damage to me on the next one. Actually, I go for Protect. LOL. I go for Protect to Scout and see what he's going to do, and this time, since he doubles out into the Heatran, I can Calm Mind up because I'll know I'll live a hit as long as he doesn't burn me. As he goes for Lava Plume, and it does a lot of damage, and he does not get the burn, and so I have a +2 Espeon here, and I can go for Psychic with the Mind Plate. This is going to blow this Heatran to the water. So, I knocked that out, which is really nice, and I have my Espeon here, which can just do a lot of damage to anything, except he goes into a Moth that's faster than, because WolfeyGlick is smart. I go for Protect to Scout in case he wants to, like, do something stupid. But unfortunately, he doesn't do that. He's, again, smart. And he goes for 1,000 Arrows, which is banded. I already know this is banded, because I'm smart enough to know that this is going to be a banded Pokemon. And I bring out my Sneasel here, and I really want to click low kick or knock off, but unfortunately I didn't do it. I clicked Icicle Crash like an idiot. Because I didn't want him to stay in and just, like, attack me, thinking he could speed high. So, I go out to my Poppy Seed here, which is going to be my Weezing, because this is my way to beat it, because I know this thing's going to be cursed. And I have Haze, and I don't have Taunt, I have Hidden Power Crown, because I'm an idiot. And, yeah, if I Taunt, this would be a lot different of a game, maybe, except I'd probably, still get like really annoyed by this Pokemon plus Zygarde. So, I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb, get a little bit of damage off because I'm okay if he goes for Body Slam because he can take Rocky Helmet, and unless he gets a para, I'm fine because I can haze away the damage and then I can Pain Split. So, this is gonna go on for a while. So basically, this is gonna be a back and forth of Haze and Pain Split and Sludge Bomb and Rest and Sleep Talk and Curse and Body Slam and over and over and over. And this is why this game is 16 minutes long, except for the fact that he goes after Zygarde once or twice. So here I get Pain Split. I get absolutely like 3 HP back as I go out into my Suicune to say, fuck you, Suicune, you were Assault Vest instead of Rest Talk because I'm an idiot. So, Suicune goes down, and out comes my Miltank. Here I am able to live any hit. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch, I believe, instead of anything normal or smart. Yep. And I find out that he's Rocky Helmet instead of, like, anything else because he's smart. So, I predict the double. Because I feel like my switch out was so obvious, and if he went into anything, if I went into anything, it would be pressured by Zygarde. So, I'm basically going to throw my Miltank out. I'm going to let it does get a little bit weakened, but it can still be a sack for later. And basically, I'm just going to end up banking on my Sneasel to do stuff. But, here, I believe this is when I pull the switch into my Weezing. So, I put my switch into my Weezing. And I definitely should have brought Taunt on this because Taunt, again, made this thing so much easier. It did allow Zygarde in, but, like, I definitely should have just brought a whole different team. I'm not really too excited with how I correct, but I'll get into that later. So, he goes for Body Slam. He finally gets a para, which is unfortunate because if that ever does bad things. If he didn't get the para there and I got a good roll on Sludge Bomb, I believe I might have been able to kill him, but I'm not sure. But here I go for Pain Split and get all the way back up. So, yay, my Weezing is back. And I believe this is when I made the God tier read. I mean, the misclick. He goes for Curse as I click, or Sleep Talk curses, or Sleep Talk's Curse, and as I go for Haze. So, I misclicked Haze, but it worked out, so it's okay. And I'm just gonna be sitting here Sludge Bombing. Yay, I crit him. Too bad I couldn't do that when I was not paralyzed, and I could have killed him. So here I pulled the switch into the Sneasel, knowing he's gonna go for Rest, because he's, again, a good player. And I have 2 options. I can go for Low Kick here into a KO, maybe, but I go for Ice Crash, predicting him to go into, like, the Sneasel, or the Slowking, or the Shaman. Is that the Pokemon that he has? I don't know. I'm tired. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been at work for 13 hours. How's your day going? My day's not going well. Anyway, so if I flinch him because I'm bad, and he gets to stay in because he was okay with taking damage, because he was not pressured by that thing as much as I thought he was. So I go for Haze, and he gets in his Zygarde once again. And yeah, you're just gonna understand that this is just a giant pain in the butt. This is not a Pokemon that I like dealing with. So he 1,000 arrows, knocks out my Miltank. 1,000 arrows is so free because I didn't bring my Chestnut. But here I can go into my Bagel, my Excadrill, because I know it killed him from this range. And I believe I go for Earthquake because I go for Iron Head. Hey, look at me. And I think I go for Iron Head again here because I had to do something because I'm just like so on the back and I flinched him because I'm bad. So he's now a weakened Shaman, and that's really good. And as long as I get like a good roll and this isn't like fully physically defensive. Oh, wait, it is. LOL. If I actually went for it here and got the flinch, I think I could have actually won. Could I have? No, that's right. I know why I couldn't have. Doesn't matter. Oh, spoiler alert. I didn't win. So, I go to my Sneasel here. Once again, pulling that offensive switch. And this time, he makes the smart play. And switches out instead of staying and getting low kicked. But mainly, he just sacks off his Shaman because it's worthless at the point because it's at 4 HP. So, I low kick and goodbye. And then I think this is when the game just ends. Yep, he brings in the Lego, which is Choice Scarf, because I knew it'd be, and I didn't prep for it. And I go for Low Kick, and it does that much, which is nothing. And he Hidden Power Waters me. It's not super... I know it's Hidden Power Water, because it's not super effective on that, but it is super effective on this. So he Hidden Power Waters that, and it knocks me out. He Hidden Power Waters that, because he Scarf, and it knocks it out. And then he Hidden Power Waters my Weezing, and it knocks it out. So I lose, like, 3-0, 4-0 to WolfeyGlick. So let's talk about this game. Let's actually talk about this game. I'm sorry. Anyone who knows me knows that what I just did is not how I play. In this game, I played super, like, dumb aggressive. I played aggressive before, and if I play aggressive, I do pretty good with it. And it's not much as me being aggressive, it's just me being cocky and an asshole. See my game versus, like, literally... who did I face? Someone in APA. I was extremely aggressive versus them, and it just, like, paid out over and over and over again. But anyway... I was trying to be a hard ass and just, like, make the moves on the world champion WolfeyGlick. I didn't like my prep. Like, looking back on it, I didn't like my prep. I didn't bring Taunt on Wheezing. I didn't bring frickin' Chestnut when he has a Zygarde, and I have no ground resist on this team. What else did I brought? I had, like, a whole, like, a epiphany. Like, I brought a horrible team. I played, like, extremely bad. Like, I played extremely bad. Just letting my Espeon take Seed Flares instead of attacking them in front of me. Letting all my Mons get toxic. Again, just not attacking what's in front of me. Just over-predicting over and over again. So I'm sorry that you all had to watch that. I have been dreading recording this because I did not want to watch this game again. I hate how I played that badly. Like, I really don't like how I played. I really don't like how I prepped. I don't like anything that I did with this game. I deserved to lose. And that's not just me saying that if I prepped better, I would have won. Or I played better, I would have won. Hell no. That would have still been an uphill battle. Because this is WolfeyGlick. So, but I do say that I would have at least given him a battle worth, you know, worth his time. So, not happy. At least with Dan. Like, it's not just because I lost. Like, at least with Dan, I'm confident. Like, I'm okay with how I prepped versus Dan. The Z Sandstorm Excadrill, I just forgot my item. Z Sandstorm Excadrill I really liked. I liked the way I built the team. I liked the way I built around it. I liked the way it happened. I didn't like this. This was just a bunch of crap thrown together. And yeah, like, with Dan, I know that I prepped and played well. And I got outdone, which I'm okay with. Like, I'm gonna get outdone sometimes. But this is just a train wreck to be seen. So... be sure to go check out Wolf's side. I believe he is going to be publishing his side. He has not uploaded week 1 or 2. I don't know why. Computer issues, maybe? I think is the reason why. But, so his first week's going to be week 3, where I get pummeled to death on his channel live. So, be sure to be watching that. He didn't even know the bagel name until afterwards. I was so sad. I was sad, boys. So, next week is going to be different. I'm definitely going to be making sure that my team next time is a lot better than this. So in case you didn't know, next week we're facing off against In Vivid Color, coach of the South Texas Sablons, my boy. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. After that, I don't believe we're taking a week off for the new draft because the new draft's already done. I think I'm just gonna post it, the draft analysis on double up on one of my days. So probably if I upload the battle for Vivid on Saturday, which I do. I think Tuesday is when I will post the draft analysis for my second draft, which the second draft is fire. Like, I like the second draft a lot. I like my first draft better, I just don't play well with it. And I also make Panther record 17-minute games, so yay, I'm awesome. So anyway, next week we're facing off against Vivid. I'll have a better team, I'll play better, and I won't be in this slump. I got this, and I will not let you down. We're 1-2, but I have been 1-2 before, and I've won championships. So... with that, hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.